In our journey through God of War, we faced all kinds of gods, demigods, demons, spirits, all kinds of creatures, but we don't really know much about the humans. Today, I'm going to tell you about the strongest human in all of God of War. Welcome to your theory. I'm Michael, and at this point, you might be wondering, who is this human that I'm talking about so highly? Well, it's this guy. His name is the Last Spartan, and before I talk about his greatest achievements, let me tell you about 7 things that he's gone through that even Titans and gods couldn't handle, but this guy did it, and that is not even his greatest achievement. Okay, so let's begin with his background. This guy is called the Last Spartan. He has no name. He is a lieutenant in Kratos' Spartan army. When Kratos became God of War in God of War 2, you get to see him receiving orders, giving reports back to Kratos on the status or the current progress of their battles in Kratos' campaign. Because when Kratos became God of War, he was really terrible. He was creating war everywhere because he made him stronger, and that made the gods of Olympus look at him twice, be like, yeah, this guy needs to go. Okay, so that's his origins. Nobody really knows where he comes from. All we know is that he's Spartan and he was a lieutenant in Kratos' army. But let me tell you about the first badass thing that he did. In God of War 2, we get a betrayal of Kratos by Zeus. Zeus tricks Kratos in putting all his godly powers into the blade of Olympus and tricks him and beats his ass and stabs him. Okay, that was the end for Kratos. And during this battle, his lieutenant was around. They were fighting in the city, and at the end of the betrayal, Zeus took this blade, the blade of Olympus, the awesome golden blade of Olympus, and he swung it, wiping out the whole city. Everybody in the city was killed. And let me tell you, or let me break down the power of this blade to you. In Greek lore, there is something called the Titanomachy. This was a battle between the Titans and the gods, and this battle was going to decide the fate of the Greek mythology. The gods versus the Titans. It was a brutal war, and according to God of War lore, Zeus created the blade of Olympus. He put all his power and everything he got together to create this blade, and with one swing of this awesome blade, dude, he ended the Titanomachy. These are Titans: Vulcan, Typhon, Gaia. These are awesome beings, okay? And one swing of this blade, including Atlas, and this is a guy carrying the whole effing world on his back, man. This guy is freaking huge, okay? One swing of this blade, and it wiped them out. It didn't just directly kill them, it imprisoned some people like Atlas. It kind of incapacitated some of them got knocked out, but some of them actually died. That is how powerful this blade is. And our Last Spartan, he was even standing really close to the moment when Zeus swung this blade after stabbing Kratos. He was really standing close, and this guy tanked the shot. Maybe he had some miraculous escape, something blocked his way, and the blade didn't really touch him, but a blade that can knock the crap out of Titans, and this guy survives it. That is his first incredible feat, okay? That is just the first. Now, let's go to the second. The second is a place that is so treacherous that when I was playing God of War 2, I just didn't want to continue. It was so depressing. It was really messed up. It made me uncomfortable. I remember this place being so bad that even champions, right? Champions in the Greek world, like Jason and the Argonauts, his whole crew died in this place. And this place is the island of creation. That is where Kratos goes to find the fates. And you know, if you play the games and you've played God of War 2, you know, even if you watch it on YouTube, you know, that island is treacherous. It's full of deadly enemies, minotaurs, demons, priests, evil priests, three-headed beasts who shoot fire and lightning and all kinds of things. This bested Jason. It even bested some of the demigods of legend. This island was dangerous. If you're playing through the game, you are going to die. You die 1,000 times, you go to deadly traps, you go to really mysterious effed up places. And this guy was there. He went through all of it. I mean, all of it, all the traps that we, demigod Kratos, with all his abilities, with the lightning, the Atlas crash, everything, we were able to go through, but we suffered. Then this guy just went through with his blade and his shield. He just went through it. How badass can you be? This guy is a human. Okay, a Spartan human. He has the training, but he's still human, and he was able to traverse all these deadly and dangerous mythological beasts that even bested some demigods, and he still survived. That is impressive. That is absolutely impressive. This guy is not done. His final and greatest achievement was fighting our guy, my boy, Kratos. And this is not 2018 God of War and God of War Ragnarok Kratos. No. It is the ultimate Kratos. Berserker Kratos. F your mama Kratos. I will eat you up Kratos. This Kratos was going around headbutting Minotaurs. This guy was chucking the Colossus of Rhodes into the sea with just one push. This is the craziest God of War, the epitome of what Kratos can be. And this guy met Kratos and went toe to toe with him.
I have come too far to fail!
In the dark, Kratos didn't know who he was, so Kratos definitely didn't hold back. Kratos held back against Thor. Okay, let me give you the scenario. Kratos was holding back against Thor. Thor was begging him, let me see the real God of War, let me see him. And he took one punch, his tooth fell out, and he ran away. This human, this last Spartan, faced our God of War at the peak of his rage, in the dark, not knowing who he was, going full force. To be honest, you have to use rage mode in the game, or else he's going to kill your ass. Okay, that is how powerful this guy was. And if you don't fight, you're gonna die. After pressuring him, using all the moves you have, doing everything, overwhelming him with everything you've got, you defeat him, and Kratos finds out that it is his only friend. Actually, he's the only one Kratos has ever cared about, apart from his wife and daughter at the time. This should tell you that this guy is a crazy SOB. He is the best of the best. He is the best human. And imagine if he had godly powers. Imagine if he had a tiny portion of Kratos' abilities. This guy will be unstoppable. Absolute unstoppable. And the amount of energy it took Kratos to kill this guy, it's crazy. And I love that the developers actually gave us a moment, because when Kratos finds out that this guy is dead and was by his own hands, Kratos just goes crazy.
Zeus! Is this how you face me, coward? I am through doing the bidding of the gods. Come down here and face me now, Zeus!
The controller doesn't work. If you move Kratos, he doesn't move. He's like, you know what? I'm done. Zeus, get your ass down here right now and let's fight. A massive tentacle beast comes out of the chasm and Kratos doesn't move. The beast grabs him and he had to be knocked out because he had visions with his wife. Then he came back to his senses. This is how much Kratos loved this guy. Okay, this guy was so good. He made our God of War really like him, because if Kratos likes you for your combat skills, then that is amazing. Okay, so this is the strongest and bravest human, and if I can push it a little bit, someone directly below Kratos when it comes to climbing up the ladder. He is just awesome and he deserves all the credit. The last Spartan is an awesome character and I hope he got more credit. Most people who only know 2018 God of War and God of War Ragnarok don't know this character, but today you know. Go look at the video and just appreciate the awesomeness of God of War 2, because that is why God of War 2 is my favorite God of War. and this guy is the one. Let me know what you think about this guy, and let me know what you think about everything I've told you so far. Was he awesome? Was he the badass? Oh, you already knew and you already appreciate him. Let me know, and if you like this, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, join the O3 crew, and I'll see you next time.